Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Amy Prokopis. I am the author of young adult novels such as the science fiction novel The Arena, my newest book, which is young adult fantasy romance, Guardians of the Sixth Gate, has been out a couple weeks now. Go check it out. You can buy it wherever books are sold. But thank you so much for joining me for this week's vlog. So check out that mess. So it's Sunday. It is Sunday, November 13th. I'm getting ready to put Finn down for his nap. We've already done lunch and everything. Alex is home early and he's going to take a nap because he doesn't feel super great. I think with the weather change, everybody's kind of getting that like winter fall funk, which is gross. So I'm gonna put Finn down, and then I have planning to do for the next week and beyond. And I have website things to do, graphic things I want to do, basically just lots of little itty bitty things, along with getting prepped for a project in December that I think I'm going to take on just for a change of pace. So I'll let you guys know more about that stuff here in a moment. It's nighttime. We got back from dinner with my parents and now we're getting ready for game night. Wow, there we go, that's better. So this afternoon, got prepped for a lot of things, one being the website. So I checked into that, and when I refreshed the page, I apparently have not submitted everything for the domain transfer. So I had to resubmit that. So now the update is that I should be able to, the website should be up for you guys Tuesday, late Tuesday. So that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is, and we are rocking and rolling with it. So game night, my plan is to read a little. I may end up doing more writing though, because I'm trying to prep things for this December project. And it's been really fun. I'm really enjoying it. So maybe that's what I need, is to kind of switch gears to a new project that's not what I've been spending the last 6, 7, 8, 9 months on. So maybe I just need kind of a change of pace, like creative license here. So that's my plan for this evening. It snowed. So snow is not uncommon in November in Oklahoma, but it's also not common. And this all dropped out of like nowhere. So as you can tell, I was not dressed and prepared. I am home now, so technically I could go put a coat on, but I'm not planning on being out here very long. So, I got a notification today via email that somebody subscribed to my website, which means somebody filled out the form on the new website to join the newsletter. And so I checked, and it looks like my website is up a day early. So I haven't checked it. I'm going to check it when we go inside on my laptop, because my phone was not connecting properly to the internet right off, and I don't really want to mess with that mess. So my website might be up. So that is exciting. Also, something that I haven't shared with you guys because I haven't had the time. Yesterday, I stayed up until 11 o'clock and I plotted out, I plotted out this entire Christmas book that I said kind of dropped into my brain that I would really I might like to write in December as like a 30-day challenge. So I'm going to do that because I plotted out the whole thing. So I'm going to continue refining that outline, really like sit with the scenes in my brain. And then I'm going to do that in December for a change of pace. I'm super excited. Super excited. It's like, so Jen from Jen's Bookshelf, I think coined the term. I don't know. She uses it all the time. I love it. Cozy fantasy. This feels a little like cozy fantasy to me. It's romance, set at Christmas time. Christmas is not like the whole center of the plot, but it is the time and the reason all these characters are together. So I'm super excited. And I have mostly plotted out. I have like a rough outline for 3 books. So I will give you guys more info on that when I get it. Also, I am doing the title reveal on Wednesday for book 2. I'm hoping to have that out sometime in the spring. So be on the lookout for that. If you do not follow my social media, then since I post this on Sunday, you've already missed out on the game on Instagram, because there's a guessing game on Instagram. So follow, because I'm planning to do more of those in the future. So also subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $5, and I'm planning, if I can get everything scaled out right, I'm actually planning to post chapter by chapter the rough draft for this Christmas book on Patreon in December. So if you want to read it like a whole year before you guys will probably get it, go follow Patreon, because the book will be there. So that's a lot, but I think that's all the updates for now. So I'm gonna get inside because it's freezing. So here's the site. Super cute. Everything's animated. We could go all the way over here to my books, a list of my books and how to purchase them. The shop's up. Woo! But nothing is there as of right now. So that's there. But when I come over here and search, let me just search my name. There's what comes up when you search for me. Here's my website. But when you click on that, it says it's not secure. So something's going on, and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm just leaving work for the day. It's Wednesday, so Alex works late, so it'll just be Finn and I. And I really want to start writing this Christmas book. So I think I'm going to sit down and start kind of getting organized for that. I might start writing tonight. Or at least I'm going to go through my outline again and refine that if I need to. But I've already like fully outlined this book, which is amazing. And it didn't take me super long to do it. So I really want to dive in. I have this idea that because I won't really publish this book for another year, because I want it to come out at Christmas time, so it'll be the next Christmas time. I have this idea that for this Christmas, I can share it a chapter at a time, the whole book in its rough draft form on my Patreon. So if you're not already, subscribe to that. It's $5 a month, because you can read that whole book. What I would like to do is post a chapter a day in December for as long as the book is, but that's kind of the idea. So tonight I want to at least work a little bit on things related to that. But first, I have to go and pick up Finn, and then we're going to get home and I'll do dinner plans. So first things first. Woo. Something we haven't really talked about is that I announced the title of book 2 for Guardians of the Sixth Gate today. The title is Shade of the Shadowlands. So that's book 2. I'm super excited to announce it. I've got it written. I just got to edit it in December. Woo! But I wanted to just share a little bit with you guys, because I am not going to have the time, and I don't think I'm going to have enough footage to really film a video dedicated to like explaining the book and the release of it. So I'm just going to tell you guys here. So the book, Shade of the Shadowlands, it picks up where the story of Guardians of the Sixth Gate left off, which is, at the end, obviously, but it leaves off. We have Tori, who has just kind of put a pause on the relationship with Jamie Quinn. So that's where we are. That's better. And we learn that the Shadowlands are indeed after her blood. And into book 2, it's a lot of the same overarching plot. So they're still trying to figure out what makes Tori so different, why the Shadowlands is after her blood. But a huge part of book 2 is that budding relationship with Jamie. And will they, won't they kind of discussion. Well, new characters get introduced that really throw everything into a tailspin, including that relationship, including the Shadowlands being after Tori. And we get a new romance, and somebody in the book finds their match very early on. So we get that. And if you remember from Guardians of the Sixth Gate, a match is, I mean, like your soulmate. It's your soulmate. And in the Guardian world, it is the person that pulls you out of immortality. You become mortal again and your powers strengthen. So kind of like two sides of the same coin. You are no longer immortal. You will start aging again, but also you're a whole lot stronger because of this person. So really fun details there. So book 2 picks up with that relationship. And so the circle is getting more complete, more full. And they get closer to finding out what makes Tori different, including some surprising things about her they discover along the way. And one of them is something that she has to keep secret because she's not sure if it's a good thing for her in the circle or if it is the Shadowlands trying to, like, they're going fishing. If it's the Shadowlands trying to draw her in to the gate. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just really excited for this book to come out. I'm planning to release it sometime in the spring. I don't have an official release date yet, but it is planned for this spring. So be on the lookout for that. That announcement. If you don't follow me on social media, you missed the whole guessing game that was the title reveal on Instagram. So go and follow because I like to do all kinds of things like that, especially on Instagram. So make sure you're following me there. Now, into things for tonight. I have a lot of cleaning to do, lots of cleaning action. I'm gonna cook dinner here in a minute. I think we're gonna do soup. I'm not really sure. It's an easy thing to just toss in on the stove, you know? So something else I want to do tonight, I want to do at least a little bit of prep, if not actual writing on the Christmas book. So I told you guys in the car, I had that idea to try and release the Christmas book like little by little, maybe like a day at a time in December on Patreon. So make sure you follow there. So we'll see how that goes tonight. Just wanted to share, look how cute this little writing tracker is I made. I put the trees back here kind of as like the background. There's little polka dots. Super cute. Thursday. It's almost end of the week. Woo! It has been a very, very busy week. I've spent most of the week in meetings, which just means that there's lots of work that's built up behind me. But I feel good because there are meetings I needed to set and they're done and the week's almost over. So we're home now. Something I didn't get to check in with you guys about last night. I did get to write on the Christmas book. Woo! So I started that. I am a little over 1,000 words in. So I'm really excited. It's going really well. I'm getting a feel for this character and her voice. Haven't gotten all of the details in yet. I've just introduced a couple of them. But I'm really enjoying it. So I'll give you guys more information about this story as I get further into it. And I am planning to put it all up a chapter at a time on Patreon. So make sure that you're subscribing to that if you want to read it as I write it this Christmas. Otherwise, you will have to wait until next Christmas to read it because the idea is that I will publish it next year. So it'll be a little project in the side to work on between Guardians of the Sixth Gate and it'll be up next Christmas. Super fun. Well, I guess it's really not that late. So it's Friday. It's only 6 o'clock. This is just reality now as the time change happens. So I'm just getting home. It was a really good day, actually. The only reason we're just getting home now is because I went and I met up with Alex out. Oh my gosh, that's a little better. We went and we met up out at like a brewery in town. That was super fun. Just chatted with some friends at like happy hour with friends and at work. So now I'm home. We're going to do dinner. He's picking it up. He's going to come back. Tomorrow we actually have one of 2 Thanksgiving dinners for the week. Tomorrow we are only about 30 minutes out. So we're not traveling very far, and it'll be my mom's side of the family. On actual Thanksgiving, we'll have Thanksgiving dinner with my dad's side. So it'll be super fun. My mom's side have quite a few little kiddos for Finn to play with. My dad's side, Finn is the only little one. So I think it'll be a fun week. I'm just glad to have the week off. So it is Thanksgiving break this next week for us, which means as far as work goes, I'm working, but it's author stuff. It's writing work, not school counseling stuff. So this upcoming week should be really fun. I got a little more writing done this afternoon after the school day ended. I stayed around and I got another 1,000 words, I think, written. So I'm feeling really good. My plan, what I would like to do is to get a couple chapters done. That way I can post them on Patreon for the 1st of December, the first week, so that while I write this book through December, I'll be on schedule to post a chapter a day until the end of the book. So however long that is. I have kind of a rough estimate how long that'll be, but I don't know exactly how many chapters. I just know how I usually plot and plan books. So I have my outline. It is completely done. I'm super excited. And so we'll see how long that actually ends up. But that's what a lot of this weekend will be, is Thanksgiving. And next week is mostly Christmas book stuff. So we get to do Christmas things on this channel. I'm super excited for that. And also to have a little bit of time off from work with the kids. I think that'll be good probably for everybody. Hello, it's Saturday. I'm all dressed up for family Thanksgiving. So we're driving out of town, not very far out of town, but we are driving about 30-ish minutes away to family to spend a little bit of time and do Thanksgiving dinner. I just discovered a kitty cat over there. You see the little black dot? It's a kitty cat. Let's hope June doesn't see it. So that's most of the plan for today. I would love if when we get back this evening that maybe I can do some more writing. I got a little over 1,000 words done yesterday. I'm into chapter 2 of the Christmas book, which is good because it means that I have chapter 1 done for the beginning of December. But I would really like to I'd like to be more like 5 chapters ahead. Just for the parts of December where I'll be working and might be busy with scheduling things, because that also falls in December. So hoping to front load a whole lot of that story. And again, that's on Patreon. So if you want to read this Christmas story, it's kind of a cute, light romance. I plan on doing a little more of a video about this specifically for YouTube. That way I can talk more about what the book's all about, but that's on Patreon. So if you want to read it, you have to subscribe. It's only $5 a month, but that book will be there. And then in the next year, I plan on publishing it at Christmas time so that I have a Christmas book out. So I think that's about it for today. So we'll see if I can get around to any writing today. Oh my gosh, it's really cold. So I'm gonna go inside because I'm freezing. Just got home. It was super, super fun. Finn fell asleep on the way back, and it's not that long of a drive. So it's only like a 35-minute drive back. So I just put him in his room. He's finishing his nap. Alex is also gonna go take a nap and then wake up and do a little work on the computer. So I am gonna take this opportunity to hop on and do some writing and see how far that gets me. It's Sunday. I have not done anything with my hair yet. Look at this crazy piece. Oh my gosh, that's wild. So it's Sunday morning. It's very cold. And I'm only out here in flip-flops, so that was a bad decision. But I'm not sure if we have game night or not. I'll have to double check on that. My plan for today is to clean. I need to get the house in order because it is crazy. And then I'm just planning to write as much as possible. That's really the plan for this next week since I'm off work. So I want to do those things. I want to do some fun crafty things with Finn also, spend some quality time. So we'll see what that looks like. Hopefully I'm able to write a lot. I've been averaging really like 1,300-ish words a day. And that's since I started this project. I started writing on Wednesday. So it's going really well. I'm super excited to share more details with you guys. So I need to record a video with more info about that. But for now, because my hair seems to have gotten crazier since we started walking around, I'm going to go inside and fix this problem. Okay, we are back outside because June decided she needed to go to the bathroom about an hour after we went. So I have swapped out the laundry, so I have a new load going. I put up the first load. I've also done dishes and cleaned the kitchen a bit. I have not started cleaning anywhere else. That's something I want to do though. So my plan is to at least do part of the play area in our living room for Finn before I get to writing. So I'm gonna tackle that, I think, once we get back inside. And then I am going to try and write on this book and at least get my 1,300-ish words in for today. I would love to get more. We'll see if that's possible. I think it's doable, but we'll have to see how much I get done. Something I haven't talked about, I have a proof copy coming of a notebook I put together. It's a notebook, kind of like pages I use anyway, so I just put it together in a notebook. And if you are like me as a writer, you probably love notebooks too. So I've decided I'm going to create a couple of those just for fun, because it was kind of a fun creative outlet, something to put out there more consistently, because I can only write so many books a year. So something to get out there and put out just to see what happens. So once that proof comes, it's scheduled to come the 27th. So once that proof comes and hopefully all of that is perfectly fine, then that stuff will go up. So if you want a notebook, I've got many cute designs coming, and they're sort of geared for writers. So I'll show you guys more of that as we get closer to finalizing that. Sorry for the noise. I cleaned up this little area. I like it a whole lot better than what it looked like. So I rearranged a little. I've also cleaned a little bit back here. there's still a little organizing to do. There's Finn's little head. And our Roomba is currently going, so I apologize for the noise. That's why there's leaves over here still, because I didn't want to mess with that part. So I'm feeling a lot better because things are a lot more organized. I was able to reorganize our little shelves. I've labeled them all, and it helps me put everything up and know that there's space for everything. That's the only reason I do that. And for anybody else that comes over to play, they also know where everything is. So I feel so much better. I would really like to do this shelf eventually, but I think I'm going to have to go through and pull out a ton of toys to do that. And when I start trying to rotate toys and Finn starts rediscovering them as I do it, then we end up playing with all of the toys. So I'm gonna wait to do that. Let the Roomba do its thing, do some cleaning, and then it's about time for, oh, it's only like it's only 10. Wow, I've gotten a lot done. So, in a bit we'll do lunch, and then I'll do writing. Okay, so I cleaned up a lot of things, got another round of dishes done. I need to switch out the laundry, but I'm gonna leave you guys here for this week, and then I'm gonna move into my afternoon writing session. So you guys are gonna miss that, but I am like, let me look, because I have it open. I am 5,693 words into this Christmas book, which is super, super exciting. Oh my gosh. So we're not going down for a nap anytime soon. But anyway, it is a season for gratitude, and I'm super thankful for all of you guys that click on these videos. Leave me really nice comments and your suggestions. Some of you are giving me some really good advice on like just about anything and everything. So thank you guys for that. Make sure that you're following me on social media because I post really fun content there, and I'm planning to post more of that going into the holiday season. Also, follow me on Patreon. It's $5 a month because I'm planning to start in December posting the Christmas book. So if you want to read it an entire year early in its raw form with probably many a typo, you can go and find that there on Patreon. I'm going to post a chapter a day. That's the plan through December until the whole book is out there for you guys to enjoy this holiday season. So if you like that, go subscribe to the Patreon, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.